guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back in the kitchen with the bear.
Cutting vegetables.
Episode 7, first season.
Last episode, it was all about Richie and his memories of Michael, his best friend, and how he used to be with him. And when he was a lot happier, and when the vibe was there, and then basically he knew the place. It was his ecosystem, and he was familiar with it. And now he realized in the present that things are changing, Michael is gone, and to accept the change is to accept the death of his friend and the end of this era that they shared. And it was really tough for him to go through that. It was really sad too. I like that we spent an episode to see beyond the screaming and the anger and just the pretend with them. So it looked like in the end he made the decision to accept the change and make things better. He called the cops on this group of criminals that used to hang out near the restaurant, and before that he made deals with them and he accepted them, and he would hang out, he would basically handle their fights with his gun. And Sydney showed him that there were ways to go around that and to change things for the better. And he was also screamed at by Tina.
Yeah, she told him that we finally got something good after the death of Michael. Don't mess it up, dude. You need to get on the bandwagon and do
because he did say he was gonna leave, but where would he go? So yeah, it looks like he's gonna try, and I'm happy with that. So this is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
Review? Oh, Sydney gave one of her meal to a customer without the say-so of Carmy.
Do you think that maybe it was a critique or something?
I
don't think so, but
I don't know.
But because if it is,
that'd be a hell of a coincidence. But why would a critique show up in a diner like this?
You know that critiques can go to diner and give Michelin stars also?
Yeah, but this one, I don't know.
Can the Windy City evolve without losing its true essence? We wonder at times if nostalgia clouds our judgment and creates an angry desire for perfection.
This fits with last episode.
To revisit the beef of Chicagoland, a River North staple.
Okay. I thought they would not show up, but they did.
The word we would have used it to describe the beef before this review was reliable. The word I would choose now is elevated or elegant.
Nice.
I take back what I said about critiques.
Chef, stop reading that shit. We got a lot to do today, okay? We open at 20, to goes live in 20. Let's fucking go.
Even if the walls are stained, the staff movies are next level.
Nice.
The sandwiches are so delicious.
She wants to see if there's going to be mentions.
That encapsulates all this was the risotto with braised beef.
No, don't. Dude.
Yeah, it was a critiques.
God damn, the coincidence.
Oh, no.
I gave a dish to a customer because I didn't want it to go to waste. I obviously didn't know who
Chef,
he was.
it's all good.
Okay.
It was an accident, and it's fine, right? Like, it's not weird or anything. Like
Good for business.
Right, yes, exactly.
He's a lot happier
Thank
with this.
God, but it went well.
And I just want to make sure, like, everything's okay. It's not weird or whatever.
It's okay, Sid.
He took it much better than I thought.
But what if the critic gave a shitty critic?
Yo.
Louis got suspended. Louis, apologize to Jeff.
Sorry. It's all right, Louis. Hey, we got a lot to do today. Please hustle, okay? Need you to catch up. Thank you, Chef.
Yes, Jeff, but Louis,
What about Louis?
you need to teach him how to work in the kitchen.
Today? Sure, Tina. Today, the day we're running the new program. Chef Sydney, you got that, right?
Yeah.
It was the coriander tinged
Okay,
sear on
Ibra,
the tender
let's get
meat.
to work.
I'm happy at work. I'm still not okay with her taking steps like that without
But
his say-so.
It's good because the review is good, but what if it was bad? But, okay.
Shabby? This guy's a hacky fuck, right?
That's exactly what I said.
Why is he talking about risotto?
That's a dish that Sydney's been working on. Sydney accidentally left it at his table.
Accidentally.
Accidentally?
Accidentally.
What's the pickup on risotto? Feel like that's kind of crazy, right? We're not gonna do that.
No, we're not gonna do that. 15 minutes to open!
I feel like Carmy says what they want to hear to avoid conflict, but in doing so, he avoids actually taking control of stuff.
Yeah.
Fascinating. how you accidentally gave a dish that's not on the menu to a
Cousin,
guy who happened to be a
favor,
food
shut the
critic.
fuck up.
But she did not know that.
I'm gonna turn on the to-goes in 10 minutes, so we're gonna count off, all right? Sid, salads, count.
25 all day, chef.
25. Ibra, beef all day?
100.
100. Thank you. Richie, go fuck yourself. 69.
Go fuck yourself all day, chef.
69 all day.
Faster, how many?
a little behind. I'm gonna catch up.
Marcus, if you're still fucking with those donuts right now, I'm gonna fuck your day up. You hear me?
No, this is the Thunderdome right here. Take the kindergarten somewhere else. Not that I don't appreciate the giddy up, but you're not quite there yet.
Can we please talk about the
Yeah,
new
you got it, boss.
To be fair, he seems a lot happier, a lot nicer.
Calmer.
now. Yeah. He's still doing some shit, but
The boss lady did it. Got your little dish in the paper, a little to-go tablet. Everything's going according to plan, huh?
I have a plan.
it's not her name that's on the article.
Push out the working man, make room for whatever
What
fucking
the fuck
you doing,
baristas, this stupid articles.
Well, he's actually having a more intense reaction, but it's still in the ballpark of what I expected.
Yeah.
What's your angle, loving with me?
I'm trying to bring business in.
But it's the wrong kind of business. You know, you're bringing in all these fucking strokes. They're gonna box out the OGs.
Okay.
Bus drivers, secretaries, teachers.
Sorry, are we just naming
No, it's just
professions? I can do
confusing.
that too.
People are gonna not know
Bricklayers,
what's on the menu, what's
clockworkers.
not on the menu.
We all work in a restaurant, right? And we all try to do a good job. I don't know about you, but anyway, people come and they buy their food with money, and they spend their money, and then we take our earnings and just, you know, live our lives. That's it. It's business.
But I can see why you'd assume she wants to put herself
By the
first.
way, those
Yeah.
OGs you love waxing on and on about all come here, split one sandwich and a free cup of water, and then treat the rest of us like
So this
shit.
is a war on poor people.
No,
All
this
right,
is a
I
war on
see
you
you.
shutting the fuck up,
see.
Richie. And
We said he was gonna try and change from last episode. We're not there yet.
Baby steps.
I was telling Richie that we are learning how to use the tablet, and it's good for business, and you and I agree.
Yes. Your idea, but yes.
You're supposed to be in charge and he's not aware of anything.
The people are gonna come in here thinking they're gonna get her food. That's some fucking scoostamat millennial shit
We're not
right
even
there.
It's a
Italian.
little bit messy, okay? We will figure it out.
He does pretend to be Italian.
This is gonna be bad.
Chef,
Yes.
I just don't feel like we're on the same
No,
page
we're
right
not.
now. I feel like we're not good.
Let's get through the day.
He is very passive considering what just
Dude,
happened.
you're the boss.
He's trying to avoid conflict.
Sid?
Oh yeah, everything is going to shit again.
Oh, I don't know.
You left the pre-order option open.
Okay, no.
So people are ordering. Oh fuck.
That means we have 78 slices of chocolate cake, 99 French fries, 54 chickens, 38 salads, and 255 beef sandwiches due up in 8 minutes.
Ah yeah.
I fucking told you.
You didn't fucking tell me shit.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Let me think for a fucking second. Guys, I told you we weren't fucking ready. I told you that dish wasn't fucking ready.
What does this have to do with
Just
this?
No, but okay. There it is. We're going on one shot, by the way.
Yeah, you can feel the tensions growing, and
No, but I'm noticing, but we haven't had a single cut since the beginning. Are they doing the whole episode like this? I'd love for them.
I'm all for it.
Tina, fire every single chicken we have, please, okay? Marcus, where are we on cakes?
Get in there.
Getting there. What the fuck do you... Marcus,
Marcus, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, well, right now we need you on
there's
this.
4 cakes and still
I
left.
was gonna cut them.
They're not even cut yet.
That's not that big of a deal.
Okay, Marcus, you're freaking up, man.
Put them in
Stop!
5, so-
Everything! Fire everything right fucking now!
Okay, I'll fire everything now. I just was finishing
Step
talking
out.
to Marcus, and
Step out.
And it's still going, so why don't you just shut
Order-
it
Fuck off
down?
my expo chef now! Get the fuck off! Thank you! We're firing! 76 beefs, 34 chickens,
Oh
okay?
shit.
Oh god, he's getting real pissed.
You didn't say corner.
Dude, it's not the time.
fuck
You don't,
Richie.
you don't need to curse at me
Fuck.
like a maniac.
Richie, another thing.
It's your bullshit that fucked us today, not mine.
Mistake could happen. It's a fucked up situation.
Chef, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fucking okay.
No, there's a lot of tension.
You don't need to be screaming and shit. That's not you.
Maybe it really is. Just make sure he keeps up on pace and that you finish your shit.
Okay, yes, Chef. I just wanted to check. and
It's
see.
Thank you, Tina, though.
finished.
Oh,
Your prep.
Yes, Chef.
thank you, Tina.
24 chicken and pepper, 41 dogs, 6 Greek salads. Somebody get me a fucking Sharpie that fucking works!
He's losing
And
it.
I mean,
Yo, Jeff!
Yes!
Larry Jardinier.
That's fine. We'll make it fresh. Sydney, Prep Jardinier, please. Cousin, out here. Get me a fucking Sharpie. Check. Hey, Prep Jardinier.
We fired 2 more cakes to go.
No.
Fired 2 more cakes.
No more
to go. They
fucking.
just
Are
phoned
you
it in.
fucking dead?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're extra fucking confusing today, man.
Well, he's all over the place.
but I mean, it's like you received like 100 orders at the same time.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm helping you.
Don't. That's my vegetables.
They're all going to the same place here.
It was the prep that was assigned.
Yeah, but you assigned it to him as well.
Go away.
No, there's something broken in here. All right,
There's-
you're being mean, and it's ugly.
You want to talk about fucking ugly? Richie, you are a loser.
Girl.
Now's not the time.
You can't fucking do shit. You waste space here. You are a fucking loser.
Girl. She's losing it too.
I know it. Carmy knows it. I mean, your daughter probably knows it.
Don't bring his daughter
Hey.
into it.
Go to the register and do the one fucking thing you know
Why are
how
you
to
being
do.
such a fucking bitch
Oh
right
my
now?
god.
No, Richie.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, we have knives. Stop.
Jardiniera, shut the fuck up!
I don't like to see them this angry.
Dude.
You know, I was trying to make a cake dough when it should have been yeast all along.
Why are you fucking with me? Why are you fucking with me? Huh? Get the fuck back to work! Move!
It's not this day. No one takes it personally.
Shut the fuck up! Ah!
Okay, knife in the ass. Okay.
I got stabbed. Not right now. I got stabbed. Son of a...
Fuck, is he okay?
Open 1 minute! Probably fucking deserved it.
Oh my god,
Fuck,
he's so
is he
mean.
okay?
No, I think he's okay, but it still hurt.
Ibra, make that fucking fast!
Trying.
Oh, okay, well.
You know what? The more it goes, you can hear the music in the backgrounds, the interferences.
Dude.
Where the fuck is Marcus?
Are you
He's
quitting?
done.
Yo, Jeff, we got open.
1 minute, 20 more chickens, fire.
We don't have any more.
Fucking find them, god fucking damn it, Tina! Yo, we good? Jeff, we good?
Oh my gosh. Everybody's losing it.
We are not good.
Everyone's gonna fucking leave.
We are not good, chef.
No? What's going on?
I quit.
I quit is what's going on.
God damn.
Oh shit.
Right now?
Fucking quit.
You quit right now.
You are an excellent chef.
What are you doing?
You are also a piece of shit.
What are you doing?
This isn't on me.
What are you doing?
Good luck.
Well, I mean, I'll argue that you all did some messed up shit this episode.
We're gonna have so much stuff to talk about at the end. The vegetables.
It's actually good.
Not bad.
Yo, cousin, there's a fucking line. Are we open or not?
It's the face of someone who thinks it's good.
Oh shit. And it just never stops. Never.
Now I can hear the music. It's
Yeah.
getting overwhelming. Oh god damn! That was the whole
Holy
episode. Wait, how long was this?
Oh,
How long was this?
maybe 8 fucking minutes.
It's like woo! It really was not long. Wow. Okay, but
But
it
I mean-
felt like it felt like 8 minutes, but it was a bit longer than
Oh
that.
fuck. Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
many stuff.
Wait. Let me just say. First of all, what a great episode.
What's the term in English for just a long séquence?
Un plan séquence.
What?
One shot.
A one shot?
Yeah, one shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan séquence. I learned cinema in French, guys.
So yeah, they did the whole episode in one take. Fantastic to build the tension because I don't know if you noticed, but the
music.
the interferences and the backgrounds, the
Yeah.
glitchage,
Mm-hmm.
the ksh.
Not interferences.
Anyway, the shh in the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Every single time that something was not going well, just pull up the tension higher and higher and higher, and at the end everything just explode.
In the beginning, I could not hear it much. Like it was basically like the music they would play over the radio and stuff, so you could barely hear it over them talking. In the end, we hear it clearly though, and yeah, you can use music to hype up the tension. Although to be fair, action-wise, like acting-wise, this episode they really managed. But what happened this episode is heartbreaking.
Oh my
So
God.
let's jump into the story.
Okay. First of all, when you bring up a new system, for example, the pre-order or
No,
the
it was
to-go,
takeout. So
the takeout. Yeah, when you bring up a new system, it is always going to be with some difficulties at the beginning to just adapt to it. You know.
yeah, there's gonna be a tryout portion of it, but I think we need to address this episode like character by character.
Okay,
So,
Marcus.
in the middle of all this mess, what was going on with those characters? So, yeah, Marcus is easy because we've seen him recently become obsessed with his donut thing going,
Yeah.
like his pastry tryouts. I liked it in the beginning, and then it was implied that he was spending all his time here, that he was sleeping at the restaurant. Then his obsession led to the him basically becoming late with his job a couple episodes ago when everything just blew out.
Yeah.
We were thinking that yeah, okay, it's fine to have a passion and he's allowing you to try things out and to develop things, and it's great you're doing it for yourself and you're also doing it for the restaurant, so this is all good, but you need to do your job first.
Yeah.
They depend on you. It's a team effort. It's a well-oiled machine, and if you're a part of the machine and you're not doing your job, the machine is not going to work.
They expect you to do your job, bring the big guns basically, and just be able to put it off basically. No.
Anyway,
And I mean, when they expect you to like do the cakes, prepare the cakes,
they
and
expect
just
you
be
to do
on
your
time,
job.
and you're not, and you're just focusing on just your donuts and how to get them to be just better and better.
well, not only are you making them late, you're also going to Carmy and asking him his opinion on your donut while he's currently going
While
through
he's
the stress of
trying.
everything else. Yeah, he has no time to focus on your project, and it's really sad to see how Carmy was this episode because I feel like he's usually trying to listen. Like I told her the other day that the bear is basically like a you know in Avatar: The Last Airbender, season 3, there's a thing
it's
happening
the
with
Zuko journey to
the Zuko life-changing trip. Like everyone
Yeah.
goes on a Zuko life-changing trip with Zuko, and it felt like that. Like everyone goes through their own life-changing conversation with Carmy in the alley. So they had that with Sydney, they had that with Richie, they had that with Marcus. So like everyone has that. So I feel like Carmy is trying to listen to everyone. He's trying to be open about their ideas, and he's trying to give them a chance. But it was not his episode. It was definitely not the time. There was so much happening. And with Carmy, I feel like it's the moment where everything blew up, because in the beginning of the episode, I was thinking that he's hearing stuff, like he's hearing everyone complain and everyone is saying things and he's keeping it inside and he's telling them what they want to hear, but he's not dealing with the issue and he's keeping everything bottled up, and eventually I was worried it was going to blow. Well, it did this episode.
It's like he's saying one thing to one person and the opposite to the other, just to not create any more conflict.
Yeah, so he doesn't
and
start
just do
shit.
his thing.
But by doing this, he's just postponing the issue,
Yeah.
the actual fight, and he's not handling any of the problems. And when he's not, and not just that, but because he doesn't want to have a fight in the moment, he's also keeping his own issues inside, bottled up. So when he heard about the review with Sydney, it bothered him because he brought it up later, but he didn't say anything because it was not the time. And I can understand that, but there are so many issues that for him to do that now will lead to the blow up. And it's unfortunate because when he blew up, he got so mean with everyone. So Marcus was in the wrong when it comes to focusing on his donuts in the middle of a shift. He was not even aware that stuff was happening. It feels like he was completely disconnected.
He was.
And he tried to ask, like, he was like, oh, Carmy, tell me what you think about this. Like, I figured it out. Like, yeah, okay, Carmy in a normal situation without the stress would probably love this.
After the job, maybe.
Well, when he tasted the donut on the ground, he did a face like, fuck. Like, I feel like he understands that, okay, it's actually good, and he messed things up with Marcus. Like, he should have paid attention to this, but it's not the time. So I think he realized that he messed up there. But to be fair, Marcus was also in the wrong.
And that specific situation, yes, Marcus was in the wrong.
But Carmy
because
reacted really out of line.
he reacted out of line. What I mean, would you maybe blow up if
Stress?
you
No, I'm sorry. Stress and your own problems and stuff, that is never an excuse for blowing up at someone. It
True.
is, I can understand you telling Marcus, do your job. I need you to do your job. This is what's going on. I pay you to do this, and it's fine if you do your stuff. Like, you got to stay calm. But I also understand how difficult it would be for Carmy, considering everything that's going on, to stay calm in this situation. So I feel bad for him. I feel bad that this guy, who, like I said, goes out of his way to try and listen to people despite everything else, blew up this episode and made them all feel bad.
Yeah.
They did not help, so they all have a part in this, but it just sucks that he got to a point where like he got so mean.
To be fair though, with everything that happened at the same time, like the 100 orders that need to go out in 8 minutes, you cannot bring it up. You cannot achieve this,
But
and
to do that-
everyone is just screaming, not doing their own jobs, having issues, insulting each other, stabbing each other, basically.
Literally.
I understand why he blew it up. Was it an okay thing to do so? No, but I understand why he did.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't think it was okay for him to be that mean to everyone, just to turn into a complete asshole this way. So they
Yeah.
all had a part in this, and he did not help. The thing is, when you have an issue like this, the best thing is to abort. So basically, just reimburse and don't go ahead with this. But to do that for him would mean showing everyone that he cannot do it. So basically giving up on the restaurant, giving up on this opportunity, and sending a message that they're not capable, which would mess up their reviews, mess up their image, and put the restaurant in a position that they cannot afford to be in. Especially since we literally had a critique. Like, I could not imagine a critique showing up there, but it just so happens.
What I tell you is that some critics do go into diners, and some diners have Michelin stars.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this place is a shithole. It's not been working. I don't expect anyone to care about this place, and they do, and they're trying to change it. So, but to have a critique show up, I think it was a coincidence, and it's because it happened in an era where they are wondering, like, oh, Chicago, and what it used to be like, and the you know, can we accept change and nostalgia, and all of these themes just came up, and the critique wanted to explore something that was deep rooted into the culture of the city, and he went there. So I think it's just poor timing. It's just unfortunate, but I would not have expected a critique to show up and do an article about the place. I don't think he did either. Just saying. But it happened.
And I mean,
it just so happens that it happened. But it's gonna put a light on the restaurant. It's gonna put a light on him. And to be fair, like, yes, Sydney was wrong when she gave that dish to a guy without Carmy say so. I knew it was gonna bother him. I was not expecting him to keep it bottled up, but it fits with his character. To be fair, I expected a reaction that was closer to Richie's. Maybe less intense, maybe less mean, but yeah. Because it's not how it works. It is a team effort, and it's like he's in charge. It should go through him, and he said it was not ready. To be fair, it's good that it worked well for Sydney. It's a good dish, and he praised it.
What if it didn't, though? I mean, Sydney is a really good cook. She has bright and great idea, but what if what she didn't get a good review? First of all,
what if, yes, and at the end of the day, we need to trust her, and this needs to be a team job, like a team effort. If she cannot work with the team, if she goes on her own, it is sending a message that she believes that she's above his say so.
That she's the shit, basically.
That she believes that she's stronger, that she's good, or better than him even, because he said it was not ready, and she thought it was. So it's kind of like, you could take it as a sarcastic way to be like, fuck you, I know my shit, I know what I'm doing and you don't, so I'm gonna prove it to you. Like, see, he was right. Like, it is sending a bad message. And I kind of understand why Richie was like, you know, like, it's like she's trying to advance herself. Like, she has this agenda. I know she doesn't have an agenda, but it does send a message.
She wants to do a good job. She wants her and job environment to just be a better place. She has so many great ideas and she wants to do all of them one after the others.
But
and in her mind, I understand completely that in her mind, she think that I know that if we do something like this, that might bring customer, that's gonna bring business.
Yes,
so
but-
why my boss is not doing something about it?
No, he is doing something about it, but she is in a hurry to prove herself, and she wants this to work for herself as much as for the restaurant. So that's why I kind of see why you could be confused with her reasons for doing this, because she completely ignored what Carmy said, and it was basically an act of anger. She wanted to prove herself, and she wanted to be like, see, I'm good. So it was selfish of her to do that. Now she's saying it's for the restaurant and it's a business. At the end of the day, it's to make the restaurant money. Maybe, but you did that not for the restaurant.
She's not the boss.
And she did not do that for the restaurant. She did that for herself. She wanted to prove him wrong. So no wonder he's got an issue with it. And I see, like, Richie was a lot calmer this episode than I would have expected, which is good, but he's not there yet. So he
But
still
it's
lashes out at Sydney.
Condescending tone with what he said to Sydney. I could maybe just...
He's not perfect.
Go without, you know?
He made efforts a little bit. Like, he tried to stay calm, but by doing so, he's coming off sarcastic. Like, he's the bigger man. Like, oh, he has his shit together and everything is fine on his end, when usually he's the one messing things up, you know?
Yeah.
But, so this is where he messed up. Like, again, he's basically being... I mean, he took care of shit which he should not have taken care of. Like, Carmy should have been the one talking to Sydney about what happened with the critique and with the dish, and he did not say anything, and he was focusing on the job. Richie should have done the same. So instead of hashing things out with Sydney, it was not the time and it was not his place, and he gets mean like that. So you kind of see an echo still of the whole, like, you're changing things too fast, and also, like, you're doing things for yourself and not for the restaurant. But dude has also been doing things for himself and not the restaurant, so he's selfish too. And Sydney is technically no better, because as much as I completely understand her being screamed at, like, is a no-go and she's quitting, well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back, but it's still, like, it was not okay of Carmy to be mean at her, to scream at her and stuff, but to act like what she did was no big deal, I don't know. I don't agree with what she did last episode, but I also
don't agree with what she did with Richie, and
what she told Richie was out of line.
I know that she was pissed at him, but the fact that she insulted him that much, and she brought up his daughter, and she basically threatened him with a knife. She even stabbed him by accident, but she stabbed him.
Like, where I disagreed this episode with Sydney is that she quit on Carmy, knowing, by the way, that it was her fuck up. Like, she's the one that messed up the pre-order thing. Like, she's the one that messed that up, and it was her idea, so you gotta own up to it a little bit. Carmy is in the wrong for screaming at her and insulting her, but then she calls him out on it by saying he's an asshole.
Well, okay,
wait. She calls him a son of a bitch for being like that with her, but she turns around and she's the same with Richie, you know? So I think that Carmy and Sydney were going through the same thing of the bottled up emotions just got too much and they blew up. Carmy was a part of the reason why Sydney blew up, but Sydney was also part of the reason why Carmy blew up. So to call him out on the bullshit but not acknowledge your bullshit is wrong to me. So they all need to sit together, talk about this, and say sorry.
You need to have a family meeting and just talk things through.
Yeah.
Please, after the job. I'm just gonna say that I'm just real proud of Abraham and Tina.
Tina especially, because she grew so much in the last few episodes.
And I mean, even if Sydney lashed out at her and she just screamed at her, basically, she kept her cool and she tried to be helpful and just calm things down, and she was... Thank God you were there. Thank you.
And I mean, to be fair, I'm putting myself in Sydney's shoes, and I can understand the whole passive-aggressive thing that was going on with Carmy. Him not saying what bothers him. Like, I know what it's like to be with people who they say it's okay, but you know something's going on.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst.
Well, I'm saying
That's the worst.
You say that, but I'm thinking of you, actually.
What?
You are a bit like that. The whole acting like everything is fine when something's wrong, and you have those feelings and you have those thoughts and you want to say something but you don't say something to keep things okay, and the other person feels the animosity, feels that there's something wrong, and they want to talk about it to make things okay, and the other person is just not reciprocating the communication thing, you do that sometimes.
But when
In
I
any
say
case.
it's fine, it's because I'm fine.
I mean, anyway, so I can understand that. You know, she talked to him about the review, and he said it's okay. Like, we know it's not okay, and she could see it was not okay, but he dismissed it. And when she tried to talk about it, he was like, "No, I'm fine. It's all good." And when she went to him later on, she was like, "It feels like there's something like that. We're not cool, even though you say we're cool." He still dismissed her.
Yeah.
But later on, when he got stressed, the first thing he said was that she messed up by doing this.
Yeah.
So you had an issue with Sydney about this, and you just kept it inside, and this does not work for the job vibe that's going on.
I'm gonna tell you something and tell me what you think about it, but Carmy is a good chef, but maybe not a good boss.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
He shines in the kitchen, but we said before that the business aspect of it, he does not handle that well. And I mean, whether or not he can do it, I don't think that's the point. I think it's just because he has so much shit happening in his everyday life, his personal life. It's not the time for him to also tackle all the shit at work. And this place is, unfortunately, this place is a shithole. The people working there are great. And if we started all over again in a new place or with a new restaurant, I don't know, maybe that would work, but they are so down already with the money, with the way it works, with the whole, with the place. The place is dirty. The place doesn't work. The money is like, they are in the low, like, negative numbers, you know, like it's not working.
Yeah.
So he's trying to solve an issue that is unsolvable. The crew is helping as much as possible, but there are so many issues, so much stress for him, and on top of that, he's got to deal with his brother's death, his sister's issues, his own emotions, and he's not doing that. He's doing the same with his day-to-day life that he's doing it at work. He's bottling it up, and he's not facing the problem.
Just dismissing the problems, basically.
So what happens when you do that? It bottles up, and eventually it blows, just like this episode. It's really sad because unfortunately when you do that, you do say things that you regret to people that you care about. And I think he needs to go on a sorry trip, forgiven trip with everyone and just say what you mean and try and actually make a decision, because maybe he could be a good boss, but he's not being a boss right now. He's not. He's basically just trying to survive.
In my mind, he's doing a little bit like Marcus, like focusing just on one problem and not all of the rest.
No, he's not focusing on one problem. He's avoiding all the problems. He's basically he keeps telling Sydney to handle shit.
He's focusing on something and avoiding the rest.
He focuses on some of the stuff, but it's too much work for one guy that is going through his thing. Like, he's not in a state of mind that works with this. He keeps giving more job to other people. He keeps expecting them to read his mind and just be exactly where they need to be. It's not working. So take a step back, talk to people, and just make things right before you keep moving forward. Because
it's true also that you're right that he's putting so much job and pressure on Sydney to do his own job.
But then he also tells her that you can't make decisions on your own and you're not ready. So it's a double standard a little bit. And I get the whole you're not ready, the dish is not ready. Like, this is his call to make. But if you do that, and you keep giving her more responsibilities, more jobs, and more stuff to do, she will feel not appreciated. Like, you're using her, but you're not giving her a chance, you know? So I can understand why she got angry last episode and she gave the dish, even though I did not agree with it. And it led to all of this shit. Not just that, but still. They all made mistakes this episode. The tension was fucking high. It was really well executed. And everyone lost their shit.
Except Tina and Abraham.
And Tina's the one that stayed calm, and I really respect her for this, because I would have expected her to go crazy too. But yeah, they all need to sit together. They all need to calm down. and make a decision about the future of the restaurant, because I do not think it's working. Next episode is the last one of the season, so yeah, something big is gonna have to happen. We'll see how they come out of this issue. Hopefully they can handle it, because like it looks like Marcus is leaving, Sydney just quit, Carmy's losing it, and Richie was stabbed. So yeah, but really good episode.
They need to really talk things through, take a moment to just calm themselves, because I do not want for Sydney and Marcus to just give up and leave.
Oh no, they're probably gonna come back, hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna need to talk about this first.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to, the next one will be on YouTube next week.
Yes.
See you then, guys.
Bye.